Let me ask you personally, this is a personal question to you. How do you feel when you see the recent EVs? Let's use, for instance, Tesla. Yeah? For instance, you're given the option to choose between the electric vehicles and the vehicles that uses fuel and diesels. Which will you go for? Believe me, you will want to pick the electric vehicles. So then what makes you think that the revolution is something that can be avoided? Hmm? Now, I'm saying this in the aspect of the refinery I give an instance with, right? If you ask a lot of people now, even entrepreneurs, those who had dreams or plans in creating or building a refinery, I'll tell you their plans are beginning to change. Why? Because they know that in the nearest future, most of these things are most likely to go extinct. Okay, now you who is studying the accounting or who is studying the aviation or the operation, if you have a bank, what will you mostly likely do? First of all, whatever you want to do in life or whatever you want to become, yeah, you need to put yourself in the shoes of the people who will be on the opposite side. You know, a lot of time I always like talking about perspective. When I'm talking to people, I will tell them to view things from a random angle or from the other side. Okay, now if you want to be on this side, I want you to see things from the other side first before you can now put yourself on this side to make a fair judgment. If you were to be in their shoes, what will you most likely do in year 2030? Let's use that year as an instance. What will you most likely do? So you first of all imagine or put yourself in that position and think of what you're most likely to do before you determine what you expect the people in that position at that point to do. The advice I'll be giving you in this video is just basically to have a second plan, whatever you feel is best, and make sure you take your time to settle down and think and make your research, do the necessary things to be sure of what you're picking as a plan B is what is most likely to be needed and to be useful. So please be sure to have a plan B and don't stick to just one plan that is most likely to be replaced by some other artificial intelligence or some other invention or some other stuff, so that when the time comes, you won't regret the times you spent and still claim that school is scam.